Good morning, traders, and this is your Dax day trade setup for today. So the volatility continues, and this is the 4-hour chart at the moment, and it is really chaotic at the moment. And if we look at the daily, picture is exactly the same. So for the last 2 months, really, and this is now we're going into the third month where there is absolutely zero direction. Okay, so you need to, your trading needs to be on much lower time frames, and to make sure that when you are in, you are in for the short term, not for any long-term swings at the moment. As you can see, we had this pin bar, actually sort of it's a proper pin bar if you think about it, with a gap up. It's an island reversal potential, but look at how the daily closed, pretty much flat. So I'll do this on the 3-hour. So if you look at how we've kind of had a V reversal, and now we're sort of hovering on the moving averages of the 3-hour. Oscillators are indicating that we're having a move back to the downside. 4-hour oscillators indicating the downside, and exactly the same picture. So I wouldn't be too surprised to see a downside move back onto the 200 moving average, and then see what happens around here. So that's 13,130. Okay, so you can actually sort of put a level in there. It'll be something like that. Other than that, so let me just check this out here. I don't think that's going to do anything. No. Okay, so we do have this massive gap to the upside. We've got a smaller gap to the downside. I think that downside gap was closed. Yeah, it was closed. So we've got this massive gap to the upside, which I would expect to be some kind of a magnet. And with this move, we've had this consolidation. So, the bias is still to the upside on this to close the gap. But just looking at what's happening on the Dow Jones at the moment, it may not be that way. If I just have a look at the DAX futures right now, down 0.36%, 13,132. How's that possible? 13,130. No, 13,132, down 0.3%. 13,132. So we're pretty much around this level at the moment. A little bit higher than that. So we're around this gap here, 13,152, somewhere around there. So we're pretty much around this area here. We've got this congestion at the moment. So it'll be interesting to see if we open here and we can hold that. Remember, V reversals are rare, so I am looking for a pullback before another move to the upside to the top of the channel. But I think for today, you're probably going to find that you're going to have a move to the downside brewing. Okay, and pretty simple today in actual fact, because the 12 minutes trend is down at the moment, and those are my fractals. And both those fractals would validate a short or long. So a break of 13,211 to the upside. So I want a 12-minute close above that. That's going to validate a move back to the upside, which would then give me top of range as far as I'm concerned. A break below 13,194 is going to give us a move to the downside. And I would be pretty careful about this, because probably bottom of range, bottom of this bigger range. One thing that you need to worry about is we do get a gap down and we find some support on 13,119. Then I would suspect us to be, if we bounce off that, then we're looking at 13,457 as the upside target. Okay, so that's pretty much as far as the DAX is concerned. We're in a range, and I don't think you should trade anything else other than the range. And in saying that, looking at Ichimoku is actually pointless at the moment. So we do have indications that from the 12-minute that it is down. So it's bearish, bearish, bearish. Everything is bearish. So I think this fractal break here, which looking at the futures market is already below this. So we're looking for a pullback back to test it and then a short entry. Looking at the 30-minute, we've had a bearish cross. But look at the size of the cloud. Yeah, there's a lot of support here. Okay, and that rings true because we're in a range. And the hour, we tested the top of the cloud. We've tested the underside. We're on top of the cloud at the moment, and we are bullish. We're bullish, and not really bullish there. So kind of a mixed bag there as well. 4 hour, we are still bearish, same as yesterday still, and we were holding up on Kijinsen. At the moment, we are down below Kijinsen. But Kijinsen, Kijinsen are flat. There's nothing. That is range. There's nothing really in that in it at all. Kijinsen on the daily is also flat. It is range. There's nothing here. Okay, so for me, reluctant short, but looking to take profit at whatever levels I can. Not really looking to let this thing run for anything. Not until we break out of this range. Okay, so anyway, guys, that's it for me today. I hope that helps. And those are my two fractal levels. So to the downside, we're looking for 13,194, and to the upside, 13,211. Targets are bottom of range and top of range. Okay, anyway, guys, that's it for me today. Hope it helps, and I'll catch you later. Cheers for now.